Hey guys, it's Lexi back at again with another video. We are working on being more consistent, so stay tuned. If you like the video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things so the channel can thrive. Let's talk about perfection years, specifically the first house perfection year. So if you are 23 turning 24, you are going to be in your first house perfection year. But first, what is a perfection year? What is that, girl? Let's get into that. So annual perfections are ancient Hellenistic methods that determine a theme of your life depending on what age you are in. So if you look at the annual perfections wheel, it has all these ages, and each age corresponds to a specific house that will translate to a theme that will be most prevalent during that time period in your life. So if you're 23 like me, if you're going to be 23, or you're just you're leaving your 12th house perfection year, 23 is corresponding with the 12th house year, 12th house perfection year. You could have had a lot of signs or a lot of major themes that is very reminiscent and very distinctive of 12th house energy, 12th house themes. And depending on what area you have or what planet occupies your 12th house, or what sign is the ruler of that 12th house, that'll give you a little bit more information about what exactly would entail you for that specific area of your life or that specific time period of your life. Like, for example, the 12th house perfection year, she gobbled me up. She gobbled me up and swallowed me up. Like,
gobble me, swallow me.
She really did do a number on me, but in like the weirdest way that was very, very positive in the end. There was a lot of endings that I've gone through, 12th house. There was a lot of loss that I've gone through, more so like physically. And I know that the 12th house is more subconscious and it's more internal, but I definitely had a lot of losses physically and internally, which I just need a minute. I need a minute. It was a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot. It was a lot, but I learned a lot. I'm still growing. I'm still trying to push myself. So, we need to go through those periods of, isolating and seeing, who am I? What can I bring to this world? What do I want out of this world? And what is in my subconscious mind that is holding me back from attaining a certain kind of abundance or a certain thing that I want to accomplish in my life? Y'all like this hair? It's kind of lobby, like a long bob, but I'm liking the length. Shout out OJ. Get back into the first house perfection year. So if you're turning 24, congrats, you're in the 12th house perfection year. So what does that actually mean? So when you think about the first house perfection year, you think of the first house in astrology, which ties to, your identity, your body, how you show up in the world, your overall physical appearance, your personality, just who you are. That's you. It's ruling the ascendant. So whatever your first house is can give you a little bit understanding of what will happen or what will transpire in your first house perfection year. Like for me, I am Taurus rising, so Venus is the co-ruler of that first house. So I better be getting some good money this year, some good blessings, some good food, some good drink. Actually, I'm not gonna be drinking anymore because it gets too crazy with the drinking. But yes, the 12th house, first house in Venus can give a lot of Venusian themes like beauty, materials, wealth, abundance, those very Venusian themes, period. Okay, maybe my body will be more adorned with beautiful jewelry, beautiful clothing. I'll go to beautiful places. I'll eat really beautifully. I'll be able to afford more and have more of an abundant mindset so that I can put some money away and not just blow through it, And Yeah, so let me know, what is your first house in and what is the ruler of that first house? I know that if you're a Scorpio rising, you have Mars ruling that first house, so maybe you're dealing with some really heavy Mars themes for your 12th house, for your first house. I be wanting to say 12, like that girl still got me. For your first house perfection year, if you're a Cancer rising, you have the moon ruling over that first house perfection year, so it could be a lot of, feelings about maybe the mother, things like that, maybe having to unpack some emotional regulation, just maybe you're being more emotional to yourself. So let me know, what is your rising sign? If you've gone through your 24, if you've gone through your first house perfection year, let me know how it was. Like, what happened? Were you more in love with yourself? Were you more subconscious because you're like really looking at yourself like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, let me change it, and you really go hard at those goals and you really execute those so that you can live the life that you want, so that you can appear and show up as the person that you want, because it's all about you, baby. First house perfection year, period. Yes, and the first house perfection year, it could be a great pivotal year for new beginnings, new opportunities, new blessings, because it is ruling that first house of, you showing up in the world and your perception, your appearance, your public standing, what you offer to the world, what they first see you, what they first look at when they see you. Do they see something that you would like to see for other people to see? Is it something that you are proud of? Are you confident in your outward appearance? Are you confident in the way that you highlight different aspects of your personality? Do you? Why not? If so, change it. If so, this is the year to get really, really nitty gritty about what you want, and what you're gonna do to get there, what you're gonna do to get to the place and the ideal image of yourself that you're going to have. This is the time right now. So strap in, buckle up, and it's gonna be a good time, I promise. Because it'll be better than 23, because 23 was crazy, right? This year is quite literally all about you. So if you're being a little bit selfish, if you're being a little self-indulgent, it's kind of your birthright, because you're in your first house perfection year. This is all about you. If you're someone who is, is more so like, oh, I'm more selfless, I'm more giving, it's time to be more selfish, okay? I am selfish, I want you all to myself, I swear. Like, that's the nature that you're supposed to embody with your first house perfection year, okay? So you might be wanting to see, like, okay, should I start tailoring my clothes a little bit more? Should I start hitting the gym a little bit more frequently? Should I, get a rigorous diet plan? Should I really be more conscientious of what I intake into my body? You're really getting into the essence of, like, your personal brand. What is your personal brand going to be, and what is it going to reflect for the remainder of this year, baby? Because I know 2023 flew by, and I know 2024 is going to go by even faster. So if this is super dire for you, if you want to create the life that you desire, you have to put in the work today. So you have to put in, like me, I'm still a work in progress, not too much, but the material's still there, and you have to exude that sort of confidence, and you have to exude that sort of willpower, and just that drive to work and to be better, the best version of yourself, because you can do it. I'm trying, I'm trying, girl. Like, it may not always just be so easy. It's not always going to be the most comfortable thing, but it's going to be the most fulfilling and the most awakening for your soul and for your outward appearance, and for much more. You never know what you're going to accomplish if you don't try. You don't try, baby. You see me, I'm trying. Trying. Okay, so yes, your 12th house, y'all, do a drinking game. How many times can I say 12th house in the first house perfection year video? What's going on? But yes, y'all, let me know if you've gone through your first house perfection year, if you're in your first house perfection year, if you want a little bit more detail about it. This was just kind of like a quick little overview and something I wanted to really talk about. But yeah, let me know in the comments and see if you guys resonated with this. If not, let me know why and let me know what else we could talk about and keep the channel growing. Have a good one.